Hello, today I'm making something different. To start with, I'm culturing yeast. I'm making a culture out of yeast and sugar and oil. So, this is the first step. I have to stir this, and then I'll be adding, once this the culture forms, then I will add it to the dough. So this is the dough that making I'm doing, and I have taken this yeast is cultured, and so I can use it. And in the dough I've added salt. This is caraway seeds, nigella seeds, oregano, thyme, and rosemary. So these are the spices that I have taken, the herbs that I've taken, and now I'm going to make a dough which is going to be like for bread. So I'm going to stuff the bread and make it. This I'm doing after a very long time, and I hope it turns out all right. So I've taken five herbs, which is caraway seeds is also called as ajwain, nigella is kalonji, oregano I don't know the Hindi word, thyme, and rosemary. So this is what and I'm going to be adding the yeast culture to this, and also water, and again I'll be using some oil. So this is what I'll be using to make a dough, soft dough. So this is the dough, and I have made it, I've kneaded it for quite some time. It's a soft dough, and so now I'll let it rest for some time. In the meantime, I'll be making the chicken, which will be the stuffing for this bread. And so this is the dough. It is quite nice, and again I've used organic whole wheat flour and some herbs. So my dough goes into rest mode now. So today the spice mix I'm using for making chicken curry is this. Usually I keep changing it. Today I'm using garlic, ginger, cinnamon, cloves. This is fenugreek seeds. This is nigella seeds. This is poppy seeds, fennel seeds, caraway seeds, cumin, 1 onion, and 3 tomatoes. So the tomato is for the vitamin C element. When you making proteins, you need a vitamin C for the body to absorb the protein. So that is why I think if you traditionally look at food being cooked, you will always see some vitamin C going into any kind of protein that is being cooked. So this is what I'm going to be grinding to a fine paste, and then mixing the boneless chicken into it, and finally I will be putting that chicken into a bun and then baking it. So this is my dish for today. This is the ground paste. Now I'll be roasting this for some time and then adding the chicken pieces to this. Okay, so this is the chicken. I sauteed it. I had marinated the chicken in some pepper, chili powder, and turmeric powder, and kept it for some time. Then I put the ground masalas on top, and now I will be cooking this till it is fully done. In the meantime, I've also marinated some boneless chicken in pepper powder, chili powder, turmeric powder, and salt, and a bit of vinegar, and I've kept this I will be deep frying. So this is what will be going into the buns, which I will be baking, and this has to cool down a little bit after cooking. So, and I used boneless chicken because it cooks fast, there's no waste, and because my kids don't eat skin on chicken on the bone very well, and when you're baking especially, bone on the meat becomes very difficult. So that is why I chosen to go in for boneless chicken, and it cooks really fast. So this is the filling for the buns that I am making now. So now I keep it open and saute the chicken and stir it till the bubbles start forming, and then I put a lid on it and cook it. So this is how I usually do. I always saute the chicken till without closing the lid, till the aroma of the chicken goes off, and then I put the lid, because otherwise I feel the aroma of the chicken tends to be a little different. So you need to saute the chicken a little bit and only then put on the lid. So now that it's bubbling, I'll put on the lid and cook it in 10-15 minutes. It will be done. In the meantime, just take a look at the dough. It is increased and it become 2 times the size it was when I needed it a few hours back, and now it's nice and risen. So I'll be waiting for the chicken to get fully cooked, and then I will cool it, and then I will be stuffing the bun. So the chicken curry is done, and I have put coriander leaves and mint leaves onto this, chop them finely and put, and I'll be mixing this up, and then I'll be stuffing the buns with this. So this is the chicken that is being fried. This is the chicken that I had put the masala on and kept, and this is being fried. Now the rest of this I will put it into the oven and bake it. This is the chicken curry that I've made, and it is very good because of the tomatoes and the spices. I added a little bit of extra chili powder. So now this, I will be warming this again for another buns. So this is how I'm stuffing the bun. The dough has risen quite well, so if you see, you can see the fluffing up, and then I'm stuffing the bun like this with this filling, and then closing it up, and then I will be baking it. So this is how I'm rolling it out because I don't want to do it by hand. It gets a little messy and awkward. So I'm using a rolling pin to roll out a thick, very thick kind of a flatbread, and then putting the filling in it. It's hot, the filling is hot. I don't know if you can see the fumes coming out, but the steam coming out, but then I just fill it in this, and then I roll it out like this, and then I will be baking it. So I have made 6 of them. One is a very small one. I've tried without the gravy, only the deep fried meat, and these are, I'm going to not put anything, any coating on top, and they're going to go straight into the oven. So hope they turn out well. So these are the dry fried chicken, which have nothing but just 3 spices: turmeric, pepper and chili powder, along with salt and a bit of vinegar. So I first sauteed them in oil on the gas, and then I put them in the oven. So they are nice and crisp and on the outside, and nice and juicy on the inside. So this is my second item for the day, and it's very fast. When I was working, I used to make this quite often because it and in this, if you add julienne garlic and ginger and add a lot more vinegar, it becomes pickled chicken. So it can be a standalone dish on its own. So this is how I make chicken when I'm tired and I don't have too much time. I just add these 3 spices: pepper, chili powder and turmeric, salt, and then just saute the chicken. It turns out quite nice, crispy, and sometimes I put curry leaves or any of the coriander or any other leaf, and then I just give it one more stir and take it off the fire. So this is a very good way to make it, because it is fast, tasty, and very quick to make. So this is my second dish. So they are done and out of the oven and nicely browned, if you see, and I'll just cut one and see how it looks on the inside. This is done, and you can see it's cooked perfectly well, and it's browned also very well, and it looks really yum, and it definitely will taste good. So this is my last video for today, and thank you for viewing. I hope you liked the new experiments I conducted and the food that I've put out today. Do like, share and comment on my videos, and help me get more subscribers. Thank you so much for viewing and for subscribing. Good night and bye.